Good morning. Welcome back to my channel called Kay's Perspective. So I just wanted to come on here and share some encouragement and share a little bit about what I'm going through currently, and it also share how I'm I don't know if the word is navigating or just how I'm using my time during this period that I'm in during this season. So right now, I'm not working. I'm actually unemployed. I used to work for Amazon and they let me go because I was a seasonal worker. So all the people that were in the class with me, they let them go. But they did give some people opportunity to be able to be come in there and flex, but they didn't give me the opportunity. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I really was hating that job because Amazon will send you a video and they will tell you that you will be doing doing a specific type of job, and then when you get there, you're doing something totally different. And I have some, physical disabilities, so it's hard for me to do certain jobs without being in a lot of pain. But I needed the job. I was doing Uber, I was doing Instacart, and though I loved doing those things because of the freedom, I had to stop doing it because my car, and I didn't want it to I don't want to have to get another car. Everybody who knows, if you're doing car payments, you know that when you're done paying off a car, it's just something that you really don't want to have to do. At least I think a lot of people don't want to do. So anyways, when they let me go, I was, happy. At the same time, I already knew that that moment may come. And so I was applying for jobs because it's a seasonal position. So I want to be proactive. And so I was looking for jobs. Plus I had saved money. So I created an emergency fund. So yes, I was a little bit prepared for not having a job. So they let me go on January 27th. And I have not had a job since, and my money, now I have passive income coming in, but it only is a certain amount, so it does not pay all my bills. It pays the important things like rent and utilities, but not the other things that I have accumulated over time, plus food and gas. So I need to get a job. So basically the money that I have saved is basically almost completely wiped out. And although this is sad, to me after a while, I'm the kind of person who wants to be able to, have that emergency fund, pay my bills on time. I don't want no debt. And that is the journey I have been on for a while. And even though it feels like this journey is taking longer than needed, I'm continue to believe and pray that the Lord is going to make a way He's going to answer these prayers. So so basically, what I'm doing now, even though I'm looking for jobs, and it's hard to get a job, some things that I'm doing is just continue to learn. Being a continuous learner, I think, is very important. Also, it helps you to be in a place of doing something and not just dwelling on what you cannot do, what you don't have. I'm spending time with the Lord, praying, enjoying His presence, enjoying His joy, and continually talking to Him. I'm listening to podcasts. I'm listening to inspirational YouTube videos, and just learning things that I could continue to, fill my time up with, instead of feeling down and looking at what I don't have and what I don't have currently. Also, I created a Facebook group, and I'm doing back to my blogging because I used to blog, but when I started working for Amazon, I just felt like working for Amazon is so draining. And so I took a break from that, but now I got back on it because I love to, um, you know, share encouragement, and I want to be able to utilize platforms to do so. So this is what I'm doing right now. I just wanted to come on here and just share with you. I know it's hard, but you have to continue to stay positive, stay going forward, be a continuous learner, and especially spend time with the Lord. I'm gonna tell you, um, I've been through seasons like this before, and this season feels like the hard season that I had before I came to Texas. So backstory: I lived in Pennsylvania, and my job was in New Jersey, and I was a nursing assistant, and I traveled back and forth, and one way was an hour and 45 minutes, just one way. So I was on the road. This is not including traffic. So I was on the road for more than 3 hours a day when I had to go to work, and I was full time. Not only that, I was a nursing assistant, so that was a physical laborious job. So I had so much, I was physically, it was the Lord who carried me, but towards that last year, I was just feeling it. And I worked there for 14 years, and I did this drive for 14 years. Yes, I did this. But towards the end, I was feeling like I can't do this no more. And and I just felt like the grace wasn't on it no more. Things that I just didn't have a problem with, what nursing assistants do, I was having a problem with it. It was interesting how all of a sudden I was upset about, the human bodily functions. Before, I was just like, it is what it is, but I was getting tired of this, and I was looking for jobs at that time, and I even had working for the VA. If anybody, I don't know if anybody else can, and I know that people can, but I don't know the people who's going to be looking at this video, if y'all can relate to working for the VA as a nursing assistant, how they try to make you feel like you're nothing, you're less than, how they try to make you, even nurses, they try to make it seem like nursing assistants, at least the unit that I was on, and the nurse managers, like every person in working in nursing, would try to make you seem like, basically you're the low, even though you was doing the greatest, you had the greatest impact on the patient because you was there doing everything for the patient, even notice changes in the patients. So anyway, just praying and trying to get a job and getting blocked, positions opening, and I would never get the job, even though I did the job before, never would get the job. So anyways, during that time, the Lord was revealing to me about religion, and I just was, and basically that's not what that's not what he's about. He wants your heart. So I eventually just was like, just praying, Lord, a new beginning, and just seeking the Lord, and just wanted just the simplicity of knowing Jesus and all this amazing stuff that I was praying for. And eventually the Lord opened the door, and I moved to Georgia. I lived with my parents, but I didn't have a job. Now I had passive income coming in, but again, I needed a job still. And so, and I was looking for jobs, and it was like hard. Even I was applying for housekeeping jobs, and it was like no one wanted to hire me. I finally got a job at Walmart. That was, once again, I feel like every time I get a job, I get the hard jobs, the physical laborious jobs that just work so hard on my body. So anyways, besides that, I eventually left that job because all the things I was going through, the Lord increased my passive income, and I didn't have to work. So I went through a trial at that time of looking for a job. It was so sad. I felt I was getting depressed, and I had people telling me, you need to get a job, and it was like too much. Even one time I felt like my heart was hurting because it was just too much stress on me to get a job, even though I'm trying to get a job. So I just want to put this out here. If you see people already trying to do stuff, you don't have to put too much on their plate. Continue to add to their plate. okay? Because people already, it's already hard out here, okay? So please, if you see yourself about to be that person, to make it hard, to add your 2 cents to something that's already hard, please don't say nothing. It's not needed. If you, unless that person is doing absolutely nothing, do not. I repeat, if you want to ask them how it's going in a nice way, and just being respectful, then that's great. But if you're not gonna do that, please don't do it, because you're really causing unnecessary stress already to a stressful situation. So anyways, so eventually the Lord blessed me with the increase in my passive income, and I didn't have to work. So during that time, what I did is I kept applying for jobs. I was spending time with the Lord. I kept on giving to the Lord. I was worshiping Him. I was, and then the Lord, He answered the prayer. Now, fast forward, I moved here to Texas, and I feel like I'm in the same situation. And not only that, I have applied for food stamps and unemployment. And I already did this, and it seems like, I don't know what it is about this state, but it's hard to get what they already said they approved you for. They sent me letters, but in the mail, but they didn't send the funds. They didn't send the card. I don't understand. So, and that's frustrating. It's actually sad because I actually need funds for food. But anyway, so I could be really depressed about it, and it is disheartening at a time, but I'm choosing to, speak life over myself. And I'm not here by myself, my daughter's here. So it's like, it's kind of like not only me, but I'm thinking about my daughter as well. So right now, so that's the thing, I don't have no job. I already applied for unemployment. I was approved for it. I applied for food stamps, didn't get the card yet. I was approved for that. And so things that I'm thinking is gonna start helping me is not here yet. And so I am just, like feeling it. But what I've been doing is just trusting the Lord and remembering what He did already for me. So I just encourage you to use this time, for anybody who's going to look at this and feel like they can relate to this video, to use your time to, even though you have things that are hard, that and it's really stressful, just use your time also to spend time with the Lord. Make sure that you are, drinking plenty of water. Think about your health. If you can eat properly, eat properly. One thing I'm doing a little bit of exercise, walking like 30 minutes. And I'm doing also taking up courses on the Verizon edX platform. If you never heard of it, Verizon has a platform that is called for learners. It's edX, and they have all this information that they're teaching people, like AI, data entry, other things like that. Now, you're not going to get a certification if you do not pay for it, but you will be able to learn about stuff you're not aware of. And if you do get the funds, you'll be able to say, okay, I want to get a certification in this. So the reason why I'm taking it, and this is the reason why I suggest somebody else to take it, because what I felt is I think I'm missing some things to be more relatable in the workforce. And I just want to continue to learn and grow and be aware of what's going on in the world, so I could be able to be more relatable on the job. So that's why I'm doing it. And as soon as I started learning, so one of the courses I'm taking is called AI. And I'm taking that because that's a lot of talk about AI. And so when I started that, the Lord, He showed me that there's other areas that I could start applying, I could start playing around with, so I could be able to be capable of using AI. So that's another thing. If you you know, if you start to go on one way, the Lord will show you different ways. He will continue to open up the path and make it more clear to you. So that's what I'm doing. So I just wanted to share this. Continue to be a continuous learner, work out. If you can, drink plenty of water and eat properly. Not saying you don't eat nothing that you don't want to eat, but I'm just saying when you're in these seasons of hardship, you need to continue to be healthy, continue to, you know, do what you can to continue to maintain your health and your, you know, your mental health, and keep your emotions on locked. Because even when I'm doing this, I do feel a bit of sadness because, you know, I don't want to have to, I don't really have any money. My money is about to be gone. For real, like literally. So, and I can say I don't recall me ever being in a situation like this. Like usually when it's about to go, pop, here we go, here you go. The solution comes so quick. But anyways, thank God I could laugh about it. So I just wanted to come on here, share this, you know, and I hope that it blesses somebody. So I'm gonna pray over y'all. So Lord, I pray for anybody who's gonna look at this. I pray, Father, that you would just bless them in the areas that they need help in, that you would redirect them, that you would give them wisdom, that you will bring people in their life that are going to help them, you know, to rise up. And I pray also that if they're having issues with spending time with you, I pray that you would touch their hearts, that you would reveal Jesus to them, and that they would feel your joy, they would feel your presence, they would start to drink from you, Lord. So I just pray that you give them wisdom, bless them, and help them in whatever areas they need help in. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. So for today, I just pray that everybody has a beautiful day, and God bless you.